Embrace the small today. Hey, this is Carrie with Canary Quilts, and this is day 2 of our 30 days of improv quilt along. This week I'm working with a new color palette, amethyst colors, and I've got this fat quarter bundle link below if you like the colors. And yesterday we were just told, just as tips, just as guidelines, you can do whatever you want, but just cut some triangles, put them together. Today was like to work with small triangles and put them together. So I started small. I ended up like making it a floating triangle because I got a little nervous that it was getting out of hand. I put these together and then I just kind of put these out here so that it floated in the middle. But anyway, yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a real thinker. It's about all I'm thinking about when I'm doing it, which is nice. So if you have like worries or, just anxiety of the day, just sit down and do an improv quilt block and, just trying to get it out to be square, and that's all you think about. It's just very freeing. If you're new here, this is the 30 days of improv quilt along. I'm doing it all of August. I have the co-host down below if you want to sign up and come along for the ride. We worked with squares and rectangles in the first week. We worked with polygons yesterday. We're working with triangles today. So hit the subscribe button, notification bell if you want to follow along, get notified as I put these blocks up in August. And you can check out my other blocks also. This is day 1, day 2 of week 3. This is week 1. This is week 2 with the polygons. This is my Mode of Midnight Moon quilt along that I'm working on. This is the designer series of a mystery quilt that I'm working on. I've got those videos up, and I'm going to have a video of this gorgeous quilt out later this month. But anyway, this is the improv quilt along. So yeah, let's get started. So we are on week 2, day 2 of the 30 days of improv quilt along. It's been a lot of fun so far. First week was squares and rectangles. Second week was polygons, and this third week is triangles. And yesterday they just wanted you to cut triangles and get used to it. Today they want you to work on a smaller scale. Just like last week, we had to work on a smaller scale on day 2 with the polygons. So I've chosen 5 colors from my amethyst fat quarter bundle that I have, and I do have the link to this fat quarter bundle in my description down below if you're interested. It's gorgeous. It's Bella Solids, and they feel great. But anyway, as I found out through this process, I just kind of start cutting and going. I don't have much of a plan in my head, so I just kind of follow the angles and let it take me that way. So that's what I'm going to do today. Just start, but on a smaller scale. I'm going to try to stay on a smaller scale and see what happens. So I've got my rotary cutter, I've got my iron, I've got my 1/4" foot in my machine, and I've got my ruler. And that's usually about all I need to do these. So let's get started. go. Started off small. Then I felt like it was getting out of hand. So that's why I cut a triangle out of what I was doing and then just started bordering it around. So that's what I ended up with this time. That's pretty cool. I'm kind of liking these floating blocks. They look pretty cool. So that's with small triangles. And we ended up with different shapes on the inside because I cut it, but I mean, as you were watching, I was just putting triangles together. So yeah, that's what I ended up with today. It was fun. Took a little bit longer, took a little more thinking, kind of trying to plan ahead to where I was going to end up being and what did I want. So yeah. Well, day 2 is in the books. And if you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and you can watch me do the rest of these for the rest of this week and next week. This week's triangles, and you can check out my other videos for the improv quilt along. So I had a lot of fun making this block. I had a lot of fun making this video, and I will see you in the next video.